Hello friends, welcome to, what day is today? Wednesday. Hey Nopi, thank you for tuning in. Cool Tekken 7 track. This is my favorite song from Tekken 7. I adore this song. So let's go melee while we're talking about fighting games, I guess. Oh no, my funny word didn't work. This is a funny word because it's only 3 letters, effectively. Well, I could go, let's go like tryst. Why? That's it? How about... I could go like funny. Was not funny. Okay, how about... I could go daddy, but see, the thing is, now I would guess daddy if we were playing RE9 today, but we're not. We're playing Stellar Blade. I'll guess it anyway. Oh my gosh, I actually thought it was for a second. That would have been hilarious. That was actually a very good guess. Oh my goodness, Leon came through in the clutch and we're not even playing his game today. So then it must be DI or DO. Yeah, duty. Could be like... So there's no consonant clusters with D in the front. I mean, I guess there could be, but I mean... Technically you could do like a DW, but I don't even know if there's words like that in English. Wait, let me think. I don't think so. Whatever, it's probably DO or DI. It's not P. Diddy, which would make someone very happy, but Wake isn't even here. I could be like... Okay, let's look at DO. Is duty a word? That just sounds ridiculous. Okay, let's try it. Nope, you were actually almost kind of correct. I don't know, I didn't believe in that one. I gotta say, I didn't believe in it at all. It could be like dowdy. Probably. Yeah. Alright. There's our word of the day. What does this shit even mean? Hang on, I actually don't know. Dowdy.
Dowdy.
Dowdy. It's an adjective used to... Wait, this is AI bullshit. Let me go to like a real website. Here's dictionary.com. Okay, dowdy. It says, not stylish, drab, old-fashioned. Old-fashioned, huh? I wonder if any like professional alcoholics call their old-fashions when they order them dowdies. Like as a colloquial term, you know, hey, let me get a dowdy on the rocks, I guess? Or is it always served on ice? I don't know. I don't drink alcohol. I have no idea what I'm talking about. But so, okay, not stylish, drab. So oh, dude, actually, that's basically what Kashin calls us as Eve when he sees our hair for the first time. Dowdy. So, semi-useful word. Actually, not a bad one. Hey, Joey Central, thank you for tuning in. You would never call your old-fashioned a dowdy. Well, you could if you wanted to sound like some pretentious Wordle player. But thank you for tuning in, man. Good to see you. Thank you for posting about the Nikkei stuff the other day. I'll have to see if it's something feasible that I could actually do. Like, I don't know. But it's time to start. Hello, friends. Welcome to a Wednesday stream. I just got off work, and look, I inadvertently, I dressed like Kiryu today from the Yakuza franchise. I'm wearing the red shirt with the gray by accident, but I kind of love it now that since I did wear it to work once. This is my Kiryu outfit, basically. Hey, Solo Wing Buddy, thank you for tuning in. Good to see you guys. No P, Joey Central, Solo Wing Buddy. Good to have you guys. Are we talking about Nikkei in here? Well, I was just mentioning how Joey Central had posted about, like, they're bringing back the Stellar Blade event, I guess. It's way more feasible than getting Eve in PUBG. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be great then. Yeah, if I can jump in and do the Stellar Blade levels or whatever, then I'm interested in that. But I don't like mobile game format. I don't like grinding anything. I don't like gacha anything. So, you know, I just want to play the Stellar Blade stuff. Hey Pieta, thank you for tuning in. Happy Wednesday. There's a minigame that emulates Stellar Blade combat. Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want in my life. By the way, we were listening to the Tekken 7 Infinite Azure song. Actually, Infinite Azure is the stage. The song is called Moonsiders, which messed me up. I couldn't find it for the longest time. Like when I was setting up my jukebox in Tekken 8, I was like, what the hell, where's Infinite Azure? But it's called Moonsiders, so if you wanted to set your jukebox in Tekken 8, there you go. You can. The event stuff doesn't require much account progression. Okay, that's ideal then. Yeah, although that's gonna kill your storage. It's gonna kill your storage? You mean Nikkei on mobile? Is it that big of a game? Is it a huge game? I was just gonna play it on PC because I believe there's a PC client. So that's what I would like to do. Because it could be like an entertaining stream, you know. At any rate, we are playing Stellar Blade today. Why is it 11 deaths? Oh, that was Leon. I was playing Leon Must Die the other day, and we died 11 times doing rank 3. I was getting bodied. We had such a great attempt going. I got to the very end, and I just barely, I don't know what it is. Victor just stopped taking damage. I swear, we were doing so well up until like right around where he normally would drop the rocket launcher, and I could not get him to drop it. I got owned. But that's for another day. Because I let you guys vote. In fact, I'll even flash the Discord real quick. Let me pull up Discord here. I always close it when I start streaming, but I'll open it up for 2 seconds. So like, here's our Stellars. Okay, so in here, I've got, I made a poll and I pinged everyone who's on all notifications. So if you're in that role, you know, under role setup here, I pinged you and you had the chance to vote. We got 10 votes and the results are mostly Stellar Blade Boss Challenge. So that's what I'm doing today. We're doing Stellar Blade Boss Challenge. But the other options were, I could have done more Leon Must Die. I actually felt like really doing an original RE4 Separate Ways playthrough. Maybe I'll still do that someday, or I'll probably just, because I've been playing on my Steam Deck at work during my break. And what I started playing actually, sorry, the other options were continue Ground Zero. We got to do that like over the weekend. But yeah, what I've been playing recently on my Steam Deck, I just started it earlier today. Because like the first couple days this week, I was playing RE4 Original. I just felt like doing a playthrough. I just finished that last night. And then what I've been playing is this game. Dude, this game is awesome. Ninja Turtles, Splintered Fate, this game is so sick. It's basically Hades. It's Hades, but Ninja Turtles. And I haven't played Hades, but I understand now. I know I would like that game. But what drew me to this was the IP, obviously. Like, I love Ninja Turtles. And so like Hades, I don't know, I don't really care too much for like the characters, the aesthetic, and I like Greek mythology, blah, blah, blah. But when I saw this, I was like, oh yeah, I want to play this. And it's sick. And so just from playing this, I'm kind of interested in Hades now, just from a gameplay perspective. I know that the lore is supposed to be pretty good too, like the writing and all that is supposed to be like pretty stellar. But, you know, like the IP is what drew me to it, so that's why I'm playing it. And it was like on sale for, I think it might still be on sale for like $3 or something like that. Oh, it was on sale recently. I swear, it was literally $2.99. Such a steal. And it was on sale recently as well on PS5. I had posted about it in our Discord, under like general gaming probably, I put it there. And yeah, dude, this game's sick. So if you ever were curious, you know, I already recommend it. And I've only played for half an hour. It's very fun. Perfect break time game where you just have a little bit of time to play. Perfect game for that. Because you can just start up a run and then see what happens. I'm going to stop the music. Again, that was Tekken 7. And we're going into Stellar Blade. Did I miss anybody? I don't think so. Nikkei is a big game for mobile. The PC client is the objectively correct way to play the game. Open parentheses, real, close parentheses. All right, I'm gonna believe you. And also Joy Central. I don't think that's a happy face. I don't think you did the the happy face eyes. I'm pretty sure you're agreeing with Pieta. PC is better than mobile. Okay, that's 3 recommendations. I guess we got to do it that way. If I like horror games, I should check out the Shards of Solitude. Only $10 and very good. Hey Dash, thank you for tuning in. You said Shards of Solitude? What is this? Let's check it out right now. I got time. Oh, Solitude. Okay. Is it first person? Is this first person? If it's first person, I already have a headache. It's so, some first person games are just so hard for me to play. But that's something that I'll look at later. You know, I'll just check it out, wishlist it. Speaking of survival horror, we started Ground Zero like the other weekend, and this game is freaking awesome if you like old school RE. So it's very much, in fact, I even want to put this in my Resident Evil folder. It feels like it belongs in there because it belongs in there. I'm putting it in there. Add to Resident Evil. Nice. That's gorgeous. This game is sick. I don't have 100% RE games in here because I've got Ground Zero now, and I also had Save Room Organizer. These games are cool. I enjoy these. It's just basically RE for inventory, but a puzzle game. At any rate, okay, actually, let's jump into Stellar Blade now. I'll quickly mention that last time I played this was on Sunday, right? Yes, I played a little bit on Sunday because we did an RE9 stream doing Leon Must Die, and then at the end of that Sunday stream, I just jumped into Stellar Blade for a little bit of boss challenge, and I was disappointed. It went okay, but like I was disappointed in my my Belial. So off stream, I think it was like Monday night, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna practice a little bit of Belial, and I got some clips, namely. Check out, this is something that I thought was pretty cool. So here I'm using a, what's it called? Sonic Grenade. So you can interrupt like that in the middle of an attack, and even in the middle of an unblockable to get a retribution. So I thought that was pretty sick. But then also, what was I going to do? I was going to show, this is my RE4 playthrough. Look at my inventory. I'm such a freaking nut with this stuff. Like, I need to organize it perfectly. I was, this is hilarious. These three enemies were just like walking into each other in a circle. So funny. What was this one? This was... I was just practicing, right? So I was making clips of the stuff I was struggling with. I don't know what this is, but I'm going to review right now. Oh, that was just me doing like a cool Onslaught 3 dodge. It basically just barely got out of the range of his quick attack. What's this one? Here we go. This is the big 1, 2. Oh, no, I know this one. Hold on. I'm going to practice this right now. 1 and 2, 3. Delay and 4. Okay. Basically got it downloaded. This one is the 1, 2. You have the back spin, and then probably the blue one. Here's the blink attack. Yeah, this is just it. The delays are so big. It's basically just it's a reactable one pretty much. What's this one? And dodge. So this repulse, it comes out really fast. It comes out. It's like deceptively fast. Dodge. Okay. And over here, what's this? Oh yeah, 1 and dodge, rush, bang, bang, and dodge. Not even, so I tried mashing it out. So after if you do the automatic rush, like a free rush after your perfect dodge, so bam, that's a free rush, dodge. You basically do like 2 light attacks, and then there's like a blip of a delay, bang, bang, dodge. But it's not instant. If you mash it, it doesn't work. So it's like dodge, rush, bang, bang, dodge. It's not bang, bang, dodge. It's bang, bang, dodge. And then that should work every time, I think. And I believe that's everything that I had studied. Oh yeah, this was just my cool Onslaught 3. It's pretty cool, honestly, because he was ready to do it, and I was just out of range. So with that, I think that's enough studying. Let's jump into the game. I don't need my death counter, so I'm going to get rid of that. And I already got Stellar Blade as game capture, so we're in there. We're in there like swimwear. Halfway, is there an update about 0 hits run? Is there an update about the hitless run? No, not right now, because right now, so currently I'm doing 2 things in Stellar Blade. I'm doing number 1, I'm doing full game permadeath has been like our fun challenge run for now. So that's full game, new game hard, permadeath. And then I also have the goal of minimum preset, hard difficulty, deathless also. That's what I'm practicing today. And once we get a deathless run, then I'll feel like, okay, now we can practice hard difficulty, minimum preset, hitless. So that's the next thing to work on. But for now, I'll just be happy to get a deathless. However, I did, and then as far as full game, no, I'm not doing that right now. I was doing full game hitless attempts on new game normal for a little while, but currently our fun thing that we're doing is the permadeath on new game hard. But as far as hitless goes, I did complete a normal difficulty, minimum preset, hitless playthrough of the bosses, just the bosses and boss challenge. I did that like in December. So I had a whole offline series of videos. So my most recent videos on my channel are like just that. It's just a bunch of hitless attempts. And in the last episode, I link, because the last episode was like a one-hitter. It was literally a single hit attempt. And then we got the full hitless attempt on stream like the next day. And that is linked in that last episode, if you wanted to check that out. But I still gotta commentate that. I just, since I've been having issues with editing software, I still haven't figured it all out. But this weekend I'll make an effort to do that because, or one of these days after work, I don't know. It was good times? Hell yeah. Couldn't remember how long 160 took. Got some friends into the game like last month and they're working on it. You just recall it taking a while. 160? Oh, your iOS Nikkei install is 20.18 gigawatts? Damn, that's a lot of gigs. The PC install including launcher is 30.8. So it's not that much bigger for presumably like way better quality, right? I hope you're doing great. Thank you, Dash. I appreciate that. You likewise. Just wish they didn't add the Stellar Blade characters after 3.5. You're still dry on resources. I don't know what you mean. Hold on, wait. You mean like a lot of unlockables? So you gotta spend your, I guess, in-game currency, right? Didn't start until September last year. Are you over 160 over 200? Currently 291? That sounds like you've exceeded all expectations. The beginner events were so helpful. They even give you a Nikkei that you can fully limit break. Alright, I'm sure I'll learn about that stuff at some point, maybe, because I want to do the Stellar Blade stuff. Alright, so I think let's just jump in. In fact, what I'll do, by the way, thanks everybody for tuning in. If you're lurking, I appreciate you. I'll just greet you guys broadly, so thank you to my lurkers. I love you guys. I'm going to put on my hit counter. There we go, and I'm going to open the hit counter program. Hang on. Bam. Okay, so here we have hit counter. I'll reset it. Nice. And now we're add a death, remove a death, back, or forward, back. Okay, we're good. I'm just gonna jump straight into an attempt. So, one take, whatever happens, happens. I'm not doing any warm-up today. But yeah, I just got off work. I got to watch some of the Yankees game during my break because it was early today. The Yankees game was at it started at 12:30 because they predicted a bunch of bad weather when it was supposed to start around 6. So they moved it forward 6 hours. I got to watch a little bit. Sadly, it was not a good game for us. We got owned. And not only that, but most importantly, my boyfriend, my favorite pitcher to watch, Max Fried, he had to leave the game with some kind of injury. And we don't know what it is yet. It's just, currently it's just elbow soreness, which is very scary. It's very, very scary. I hope he's gonna be okay. 1 and 2. Oh, shit. Why did I go for a heavy attack there? That was a little bit greedy. It's okay. 1, 2. I was just proccing my red Tearstone ring, so actually it was on purpose. Hey, Tezel, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. 1, 2. One, two. Hey, Frizen, thank you for tuning in. No, not the phone screen. Oh yeah, the first person to comment on that. Yeah, I accidentally cracked my phone screen. I was a bit distraught because... So, here's what happened. I was hanging out with my boys, and at my friend's condo, like his parking spot is just a stone... It's just like a stone parking spot, right? So, like an asshole, you know, the thing is, I rarely ever ride in someone else's car, right? So he was driving us around, and I got out of his car. I had my phone on my lap, and I got out of the car, and it just fell. I just, like, was being a dumbass. And it fell on the stone, and it fucking cracked. But what's funny is that I really thought it was just the screen protector. And what's hilarious about that in retrospect is that I don't like glass screen protectors, so I just use like the TPU ones, just like the plastic ones. Because to me, I never really dropped phones, right? 1 and 2 and 3, which is the irony of this all. But I literally never drop my phone. And so to me, the inconvenience of like the inconvenience of that feeling of glass, you know, like the glass screen protector, I don't like the way it feels. And, you know, it can crack so easily, and so then you're changing it more often. That's why, historically, I've just preferred, like, the plastic ones, because they can, you know, they can basically self-regenerate, right? Ooh, that was nice. They can regenerate because they're pretty much like, they're like clear bra for cars, you know, they can regen very weak scratches. 1 and 2 and 3. So anyway, I was like, oh no, my screen protector cracked. But that's impossible because it's plastic. So for the last like 2 weeks, I really thought 1, 2. I really thought that it was just a screen protector. Last night, I peel it off. I'm like, okay, now I'll change it. Because, you know, you always order screen protectors in like packs of 3. So I was like, okay, now I'll change it. And I'm like, wait a minute. What? The crack is still there? Oh my goodness, my phone screen is actually cracked? And that's what happened. So, turns out, I'm the fool. I played myself. But, you know, to be honest, I've had a great career up to this point. My entire life. Like, my first smartphone I got when I was 17. Yeah, my first smartphone I got when I was 17 years old. Like, my first screen phone. And, I've never, ever dropped, like, a phone where it cracked. Ever. I've had light drops, but I've never had, like, a big drop like that. And to be honest, the drop wasn't very big. It was just from, like, your seat of a car. But the problem is it fell on freaking stone, a stone parking spot. And yeah, that's what happened. So I'm an asshole. I gotta live with that now. But I mean, honestly, the nice thing is that the crack is very minor. So if you look at it, it's like, hold on, let me see. Oh, you can see it. You can totally see it there, dude. Look at that. Oh God, I'm such a piece of shit. So what it is, I sound like Tim Robinson. I was a piece of shit. No, but right there, look, if I let my light reflect on it, you can see in the corner, like right there, that's where the crack is. And anyway, you can see the crack. It's very minor, but what's obnoxious is this line that goes across. But the thing is, it doesn't really bother me. Like, it's not apparent when I'm watching videos. So if I'm on YouTube or watching a baseball game, it doesn't really bother me. So I was calling around earlier today asking like some phone repair places, like, hey, what does it cost to repair this shit? And they're like, oh yeah, that one? Yeah. The screen and glass are glued together. It's one unit. You can't just change the glass. And I was like, damn, so how much is that? And I got a low end of 215 and a high end of 280. I called a few places. So 215 at best case scenario. I was like, damn, dude, for that, I may as well just get a new phone. I don't know. I mean, the thing is, this phone is very sentimental because like I've had this phone the entire time, like since I met my fiance. So like since we were dating, and like, you know, we've done so much with this phone, like we've traveled and shit. And 1 and 2, 3. So I'm a bit partial to it, right? Not only that, this is like one of the last great Samsung Galaxy phones, Samsung Galaxy Ultra phones that Samsung has made, because the last two are just like these. I believe the last two, they're like these really whack-ass curved phones. They look like iPhones, dude. They look awful. I don't want one at all. So the new Galaxy Ultras look just terrible. I can't imagine using it. Just the shape of it, I can't stand. But not only that, they've also stripped the Galaxy Ultras of 1 and 2, 3. They have stripped the Galaxy Ultras of the Bluetooth freaking stylus. The new styluses are it's just a pencil. Like, are you kidding me? So you can't use it, basically, you can't use it as like a camera shutter. You can't use it to do like other Bluetooth stuff. 1 and 2, 3, which is pretty whack. So my phone, the S23 Ultra, is the last one that... no, just kidding. The 24 also has Bluetooth stylus, I believe. So, but 24 has its own separate problems, which is why I really like my 23. It's like perfect, honestly. So it's kind of a shame. So we'll see. I might bite the bullet and just get it fixed, but to be honest, it's kind of funny. Like, it'd be a little bit comical, right? It's not really the most fiscally sound thing to do. 1 and 2, 3. Like to put more money into an old phone, like to repair it like that. But yeah. But anyway, it's been a great phone. I don't know. I was also considering getting like a flip phone because I've always been interested in the Galaxy flip phones. 1 and 2, 3. And the reason is, my logic is that like, you know, first of all, they're adorable. They're really cute looking, but then they're also smaller, so they fit easier in places. And if it's a flip phone, I feel like I would use my phone less. Which, you know, any excuse to use my phone less, I would love, right? 1 and 2, 3. So I was interested in that. I may get one. I'm gonna keep rocking this phone at least for a while and just see what happens, because, you know, maybe it'll just keep working for me really well. And if it at least lasts me until the new Galaxy Flip comes out, maybe I'll get the new one. I don't know. So that's kind of the plan. That's my story. That's the end of my phone story. Thanks for listening. Okay, what have you guys been talking about? Poor Bliss, is there a warranty on the phone? Nah, I am the warranty. Honestly, I was thinking about just looking in, like, I even looked into it, like, okay, what if I replace this myself? But even just if I order the part, it's like $150. So that's kind of, I mean, it's a lot of bread for what is an aging phone, right? So, like, it might be more prudent to just get a new one, which makes me feel like such a consumerist. I don't want to buy into more consumerism. I love using the same phone for as long as possible. The one that I had before this, I used for like 4 or 5 years. Good Bliss just got back from the MK2 movie. Wait, Mortal Kombat 2? Oh, wait, Mario Kart? Wait, Mario Kart or Mortal Kombat? Is there a new Mortal Kombat movie? Is that what that is? Just sad that the Cellerblade characters are returning right after the recent event. Oh, and Nikkei? TJ? So, nope, I don't know if it's TJ. They just said elbow soreness. We don't have an update yet. This just happened a few hours ago. If it's TJ, I'm gonna cry. You know why? Because that means we would have Garrett Cole and Max Fried on our, effectively, like, you know, on our team, but, like, they had, like, no overlap. There was just no overlap. They had, like, a month of overlap last year, and, yeah, I need to see them pitching back-to-back. That's what I want in life. You're not a mobile game player either, Joey Central, and you share the same sentiment as me. Nikkei is just that unique and different that it's literally the only mobile game you would consider worth it. Okay, right on. You're a whale in Nikkei. You're level 608. Damn, that sounds impressive. 608, that's like huge. Nikkei had its 3.5-year anniversary. That was a drain on your resources. You really need the skin suit. Oh yeah, I don't have a warranty. Fortunately, you already have the Racer High skin. Oh, Fryzen, you said the same thing happened to you getting out of a car at your friend's, but the phone fell right under your foot and you stepped on it on gravel. Ooh, damn, that's even worse. But yeah, any kind of stone, it's always... And what's crazy is that, like, these new modern phones, the screens, like, the glass is like Invictus a million, whatever, and it's so impressive, but then shit like this can still happen. So, you know, maybe one day it'll actually be immune pretty much to breaking. We just need like a kryptonite or adamantium. We need an adamantium phone. You hate how phones magically fall out of your pocket and land magically on their face. Yeah, they always land face down. Like, what is that? That sucks. You're just thankful that you were able to at least redeem that code. Oh, Joey Central, did you get one of the codes from when we were giving them away? I don't remember, to be honest with you. But we did give away a few of them. I think we gave away 4. You don't have Racer's High either? Wait, how do you not have it, Tazel? You would have gotten it through the Nikkei DLC, unless you gave your code away. Could always repair it myself. Yeah, considering it. The Mortal Kombat movie? Oh, okay. I didn't know about that. Let's go into Gigas. I didn't know there was a new MK movie. My friend, my best friends in real life, he likes the, I think it might be like the first Mortal Kombat movie. He says it's really funny. Like, the dialogue and shit is absurd. It's hilarious. The code was only for Steam releases? Oh. Really? On console, they didn't give out... If you bought the Nikkei DLC on console, you didn't get a code? Are you sure? I feel like one of the ones that we got to give away was from somebody on console. But, I mean, maybe I could be remembering it incorrectly. This was like a year ago at this point, so I don't remember. The PS5 version only gave the actual DLC. Oh, damn, you guys got hosed. Oh, you got the code from your own game. Right on, sick. Yeah, I was told that those that skin, the Scarlet skin, is like $60, which is freaking crazy. That's a whole game. Just for a skin, that's wild, but hey. One. Tazel, have you made any progress in Demon Souls, or are you still disappointing me? 1, 2, and 3. Gacha skins are usually $60? Wait, are you saying in general, like for just gacha games? That's wild. 1, 2. You only got it for 2 characters you really like? I mean, hey, at least you've got your limits, right? At least you've got your limits. That's what matters. Everything in moderation. You know, you can spend your discretionary income however you want, but everything in moderation, right? 1 and 2. I mean, like, the thing is, even if I was rich, I feel like, and let's say, okay, here we go. 1, 2. Let's say, imaginary, hypothetically, even if I was rich and I was into mobile games, gacha games, 2 big ifs. Okay, I think I would still recognize, like, I would still have some kind of rationale where it'd be like, okay, did I just spend 500 bucks on digital cosmetics? Like, even then, you could probably still realize, oh, this is kind of silly. You know, like, this is pretty goofy. But if it brings you some happiness, like, I get it, you know? I totally understand it now. Especially since I just started working full-time again. Like, I understand, like, savoring your small wins. Like, any little thing that brings you happiness, that gets you through the week or whatever, I think it's potentially worthwhile. But, you know, again, it's like, there's so many variables, right? Like, you know, you guys know what I mean. You know what I mean. Let's continue fighting here. So anyway, I'm not trying to shame anybody for spending money on gacha games. I genuinely, like, am happy for you guys if you get something out of it. So, 1. Ah, shit. I died. That's unfortunate. I dodged extra early. I dodged, like, half a second way too early. So we'll do it again. That's a 1-hit kill. You're still disappointing me? Damn, you gotta get back on Demon Souls. You made some progress in World 3-1. So you can... Actually, 3-1, unironically, is, like, probably... If you're doing, like, a... You know, a typical, like, quick playthrough, 3-1 is where you would go early on, like, right after... As soon as you can, to grab the Crescent Falchion. Because the Crescent Falchion can just carry you to the end of the game. And so, like, if you wanted to do, like, a speedrun or just, like, a fast playthrough for fun, you can do, like, 1-1... or 1-1, I guess 1-2 also you have to do, and then you can go over to 3-1 and get that sword, leave, then I would do like all of World 2, all of World 3, all of World 4, and I would do it like that. Wait, sorry, did I say 3-1? I lied. I meant 4-1. I meant 4-1. So it's the Storm Ruler area. 1, 2, and 3. That's what I meant. 3-1 is... probably the longest level in Demon Souls. That level's incredible. It's really moody, but it is long. The Falchion is goated in DS1 as well. Oh, seriously? In Dark Souls 1, I was just like... I was just one of these assholes that just played Giant Dead, basically. So, not very creative. I just really enjoyed my Swihunter, you know? Patiently waiting for an Ace Combat 8. Hey, didn't they add Ace Combat 7 to PS Plus recently? I'm sure you were pretty hyped about that. You can get some friends into it maybe, or I don't know. Mark told you to stop fat rolling? Oh, seriously? Oh yeah, because you were playing as the knight. Dude, you were playing as the canonical character, like with the canon armor, which is pretty cool. About to be 3 since Eve's skin suit is a gacha skin. 1, 2. That's why you only get those skins for characters that you really like. Eve is one of them, so yeah. Trust me, I get it. I mean, maybe I don't get it, but you know what I mean. Like, I can empathize. I get it. I guess. Oh shit, I did an extra attack too much. I did 1 attack too many. So there I was caught at the end of my incursion N. Right here on the 4th attack, I was caught because once you commit to that... Wait. Once you swing it, look at how much time. Look at how much time it takes to recover. So 1, 2, 3, 4. After the active frames, sorry. After the active frames, hold down L1. It takes a while. So you're kind of locked into it. It's a very... what's the word that I would normally use? It's a very committal attack, doing that 4th hit, which is why I normally would aim cancel it. But I forgot to there, or I didn't, or I don't know. Excuses, etc. ad nauseum. We're back. Attempt number 3. We'll get it here. If I don't get it here, I'm going to give away a $10 Steam gift card right now. If I die here, I swear I'm going to give away a Steam gift card. Or a PSN gift card, I swear. I'm going to give away a $10 gift card for whoever answers a question. 1, 2, and 3. So there's stakes now. There's stakes on the line. If I die on Gigas, if I die. Okay, I gotta save $10. One. Dodge, nice. Yeah, you thought you might have had a chance for $10 there. No, I dodged it, sorry. Let's keep going. Shit. Okay, we're good. 1, 2. I did the accidental fourth attack again by super by accident. I'm messing up my aim cancels. I gotta warm up. I gotta warm up here, and my triggers are set to the correct stops. So I should be fine. Blink. Shoot my question. I don't know what it is yet. I haven't thought of it. I just gotta come up with some kind of quiz or something. 1 and 2. I guess it'll have to be... I guess the question should be, like, gaming related. Maybe it'll be, like, Stellar Blade related. Or no, maybe I'll make it, like, related to my stream. Just to reward people who, like, you know, watch frequently. 1, 2, 3, 4, jump, and 5. In fact, I've got one. Okay, the question's gonna be, like, if you've been paying attention to my updates and stuff, you would know, easily. I got it. But I have to die first. 1, 2, and 3. Which, mind you, I'm trying to survive here. So let's see if I can get through this. But although, honestly, I was talking recently about how, like, I want to do weekly giveaways now. You know, since I'm working full-time, I can give back. I would love to give back to you guys. So, at least, like, a $10 gift card every week, right? I feel like it's the least I could do. But I was thinking that'd be like a weekend thing. But it'd just be too funny. Like, that's why we're doing this right now. Kind of impromptu. 1 and 2. Counter chain 2. Bliss. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Where is that from? Is that from Star Wars? I guess I thought Star Wars just because it says insidious. 1, 2. And blink. I took it very, very carefully there. Bam, bam, bam. 1 and 2. DD quotes in a Bliss stream? Wait, DD? D Dunkin' Donuts quotes? What the hell? Wait, Dunkin' Donuts has lore? What the fuck? Damn, you really do love Boston, Pezel. Because Dunkin' Donuts is like Boston incarnate, basically. That's the way I think of it, anyway. One, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I didn't die. So we're not giving away a gift card here. Oh, Darkest Dungeon. Darkest Dungeon. Gotcha. I think that's like a roguelite, right? Or a roguelike? Sorry, I just read that as Dunkin' Donuts. Might be. Anyway, sorry, no gift card giveaway right now, but we'll do one at some point. But that was kind of exciting, right? Like, what if I died? That would have been so sick. I mean, it would have been sick for you guys, not sick for me. I mean, a little bit sick for... I'm happy to give back. Whatever. Stalker. Next. You tried to mess me up? Oh, man. That's so funny. Alright, Stalker time. Dude, I had an NVIDIA graphics driver update yesterday, and this update was such a trick to install. For some reason, it, like, kept crashing my NVIDIA app. But I finally got it to work. I had to, like, go in manually, go into the program data, delete all of the update information, and then just, like, restart my computer, like, twice, and then finally got it to work. 1 and 2. Let's do a chain reflection 1. 1 and 2. Shit. I keep messing up my aim cancels. That's not good. Hey, Albie, thank you for tuning in. Oh, I chose a bad time to pick my hand up. That's okay. That's okay. We'll get it next time. But thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Another familiar face. I believe even if you do that combo like I just died, I'm pretty sure there's time still to recover. So like you can recover. It's not completely dangerous. 1 and 2. 1. 1 and 2. One and 2. Tomorrow's a local holiday in your region, so you can enjoy my stream. Oh, thank you. What's the holiday? Let me know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Onslaught 2. Blink. Clash, nice. Hey Ethereal, thank you for tuning in. Still playing Stellar Blade, as always. I love playing this game. I'll literally never drop this game. 1, 2, 3. Shit, I messed that whole thing up. Cause I was trying to preserve the retribution, and then I played it so weird. I played that so weird. It's okay. You got your 100% achievements today. Very nice. Do you play on PC? But regardless, congratulations on getting all the achievements. That's cool. That's a nice milestone. It's a Christian holiday called Christi Himmel. I don't know what this is. 1, 2, 3. Delay. 4, 5. I don't even want to pronounce that incorrectly. But okay, it's like a German holiday. Bang, bang, bang. You do play on PC, cool. Yeah, I love the PC version. Playing at high FPS brings me joy. Okay, like Marie Kondo. It brings me joy. It sparks joy, I should say. Ascension of Christ, okay. Well, I hope you enjoy your holiday, and I guess your day off work, right? That's awesome. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Do our retribution here. Anyway, yeah, today was Whopper Wednesday. I swear I'm not sponsored by Burger King. 1 and 2, 3, and 4. Today was actually Whopper Wednesday, so Whoppers are $4. And so I'm thinking that like my weekly one fast food thing can be like Burger King on Wednesdays, because after work it's like convenient, it's kind of on the way. So it's like, you know, close enough, like it's on the way back home, basically I can just grab one. Right after work I got a Whopper, and you know, I get Whopper, no mayonnaise, add light mustard, and then I get it off the broiler or whatever. Like you can choose an option that makes it more fresh, so it's like hotter pretty much. You get like a hot patty, and it was nice. Although I still remember Burger King when I was younger, like when I was a kid in the 90s, man. Burger King just tasted different. I think it was still pretty good, but it's not the same. But it was still pretty good. Like it's nice, you know, like it's a once a week thing to look forward to. Whopper Wednesday. The one day you decide to make food and be healthy, there's a promo at BK. Oh my goodness. But the thing is though, it's every single week. So if you wanted to, you know, if you wanted to mess around, have like a cheat day, Wednesday's like a nice day. Honestly, Wednesday's a low key. It's like an underrated kind of cheat day if you're gonna have like a weekly cheat day, which I recommend doing. It makes it easier to stick to diets, in my opinion. You know, reward yourself once a week. But like it's the hump day, right? So if you work Monday through Friday, it's kind of nice because it's like your middle of the week and you kind of get to reward yourself. Then again, dodge and wait for his foot and dodge. Then again, maybe weekend is better for you because you might, you know, see your friends or eat out over the weekend. So then it's kind of like a more natural cheat day, but anyway. But yeah, it was pretty good is the point I was going to make. And I like how it comes in a box. If a burger comes in a box, I'm like, damn, this shit's legit, you know? It feels more legit that way. And not only that, it even comes like wrapped up. It comes wrapped up in paper, so when you open it, it's still put together, which is really cool. Repulse. So I appreciate these little kind of attention to detail sort of things, you know? One and break his shield. This is uninterruptible, so when he does this big overhead blink, you gotta make sure that you interrupt it. Dodge. Interrupt that. Oh, that's the invisible attack. It's okay. 1 and 2. Overhead. One and 2 and 3, 4, delay and 5. Dodge and wait for his foot. Dodge, nice. In Germany we say Meatwalk. Meatwalk? I'm probably saying that so wrong. Big jump. Big dodge. Okay, let me get away from the fire here. 1. Dodge. I'll go ahead and do a nice little chain reflection 1. And then I'll go in with a shield breaker. Mess him up a little bit. Hey Victor, thank you for tuning in, man. Good to see you, bro. How's it going, man? Interrupt that. 1 and 2. 1. Let's go. Don't be proud. You're like this because of you. Wait, are you talking to me? Wait. Oh, you're talking to Solo Wing Buddy. Gotcha. Another uninterruptible. Doing good. Just got off work. Right on. Me too. I'm doing an after work stream. Dodge. Wait for his foot and dodge. 1 and 2 and dodge. Another chain reflection 1. And let's finish it off here. That's Juggernaut. We're past him. Nice. Deathless Juggernaut. So I died twice on Gigas, once on Stalker. Alright, let's continue. That fight even includes like the damage that you take from the fire. So if you accidentally walk over the fires, it'll show up on your results screen at the end. Alright, talkie time. Hello, Taki. One and 2, 3, 4, delay and blink. Let's do a nice flash kick right there. Oh my gosh, it whiffed. The second part whiffed, that's unfortunate. But not a big deal. Nice interrupt. 1. Grab a little bit of burst energy here, so now I'm ready for a chain attack. Dodge. I'll do a chain reflection 1. Just to spend my burst energy, get it out of the way. One. I keep messing up my aim cancels. Oh my gosh, I'm so rusty at that. Why? 1 and 2, 3, 4. Got a nice interrupt there. She'll probably open up with a repulse. Like as soon as she gets up right here. Almost guaranteed she's gonna do it. No, not yet. One, 2, 3, delay and 4. I'll do a counter chain 2. Any news regarding a reveal or teaser for Stellar Blade 2? Nothing. There's the repulse. Can't help but feel there was a reason Shift Up is re-releasing the Stellar Blade banners. Oh, I mean, oh, you're talking like just speculation? I don't know. I don't have anything for you. But no, they haven't, there's no announcements. Trust me, if there were, like somebody would have posted it in our Discord, you know? One. Like frame 1, someone would have put it in our Discord. So, I'm confident we would have heard about it. We just know obviously it's in development. Although speaking of which, not Stellar Blade 2, but did you guys hear about the Lies of P sequel? There was something NeoWiz announced, I guess like that it's on track or I don't know. I saw some kind of headline about it recently. 1, 2, delay, and 3. I'm gonna do a counter chain 2. Yeah, dude, frame 1. That was like a mini joke just for you, Tezel. Or anybody who likes fighting games. Oh, that was greedy. That was pure greed. Did you see that? No reason to do that. I did the 4th attack in Incursion 4 for no reason. Yeah, because if she does her fast attack there, dunzo. Hey, Whitefoot Guitars, thank you for tuning in. Congrats on your new job. Hope it's going well. Thank you. No, yeah, it's going pretty well. You know, just getting into it, so it's overwhelming at first, but like I'm already really optimizing stuff. So it's just been getting more and more efficient every day. Burger King is much better than McDonald's in the UK. It actually tastes like a burger. Oh, right on. Well, I'm happy to not support genocide or whatever, you know, because like McDonald's is tied to stuff. But yeah, that was a just frame death. That was a tough one, to be honest. That was a tiny lapse in judgment. I just became ultra greedy. Bam, bam. I was like, man, she's not gonna do shit. 1 and 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna reset. I'm not counting that as a death. I just don't like that that I blocked something. How many times are we gonna kill Taki? How many times are we going to kill her? Do you just mean like over the lifespan of this game? Well, I'm sure you could do math. Like, if you factor that, you know, we're gonna have like another year or 2 years before a sequel, and we're gonna stream it at least like twice a week, say. So you can do each week, you can factor in we'll kill her at least once each of those streams probably. And you can consider that I've killed her several times, sometimes multiple times per stream in the past. So you would just do like twice a week for X amount of weeks between the release of the game and the sequel. But, you know, add some breaks in there because I'm not always streaming Stellar Blade. And we'll probably have like a few hundred, I guess, if that's what you were going for. I'm not sure. I don't have paper in front of me, but if you wanted to do an equation, you could do it for sure. I invite you to. Or if that was a rhetorical question, I guess I'm some kind of autistic, because that's definitely some sort of, I didn't have to respond like that. But at the same time, I'm a little bit like just teasing you. You know, it's obviously like just an offhand silly question, but I go really in depth, almost like to the point where it's like, holy shit, is this guy being genuine? Damn, maybe I shouldn't ask dumbass questions. It wasn't a dumbass question. I just mean, maybe I shouldn't ask like funny questions that are rhetorical, because what if he like spends like 10 minutes giving me an answer and I was just kidding? Well, guess what? The joke's on me, because I'm the one who spent my breath on that. Anyway. Hey, Lady Riel, thank you for tuning in. Cool username. First message here, just got the platinum of the game today. Congratulations. 1, 2, delay, and 3. Just got the platinum. Wait a sec. I got you. It's so nice to see that I'm still playing it 2 years after the release. Right on. No, hell yeah, of course. No, I love this game. 1, back up. 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna interrupt this. You low-key wish they added Taki and Nikkei as well? That'd be cool. 1. Wait, she's not in there? Wait, so who's in Nikkei? Isn't it just I know that Eve obviously is in there, and Scarlet. I mean, Scarlet is already a Nikkei character. I don't know. I don't really know the characters. But is like Lily in there at least, or Adam? I gotta imagine one of them is in there. I know that Providence was a boss. Oh, Raven, Eve, Lily. I see. Oh, I guess that makes sense. So is there, like, you know how in the DLC here on Stellar Blade, there's like that Lily level where you gotta protect her? Is there a level like that in Nikkei, the actual game? Because that level was probably the most fun. I mean, it was the most difficult, which made it very fun. You know Taz hates the fact that Taki gets killed off in the first 5 minutes? Whoa, spoiler warning there, buddy. 1, 2, 3. 1. Wait. Maybe somebody didn't play the demo. But anyway. Those are base defense missions, and they are generally a lot easier. Wait, they're easier in Nikkei Mobile? Because, like, the general sentiment that I heard echoed a lot when the Nikkei DLC came out in Stellar Blade was that that level was by far the hardest, and I also felt that because my first time doing the levels, I was like, it was the only one where I had to like retry it several times just to kind of figure it out. 1 and 2 and 3. You started with the hard mode, your first run. It's been very challenging, but the experience was even better in your opinion. Oh wait, did you play on console? You said Platinum, so I know you played on PS5. Oh, you know what it is? I think, so, little bit of history, but when the game came out, you couldn't choose hard mode right off the bat. You had to beat the game at least once, and then it unlocked hard mode. But at some point after the PC version came out, 1, back up, 2, 3, 4, delay, and interrupt that. At some point after the PC version came out, they just added the option to like start from hard mode your very first playthrough. Do you mean that's what you did? Like your very first run you did like a new game hard playthrough? Because if so, that's hardcore and I respect that. New game hard is my favorite way to play this game. 1 and 2, 3. Let's go ahead and get our retribution here. Although this wasn't really great. I just realized she's already at phase 2. Yeah, so that was pretty silly. That was kind of a waste of retribution. Watch the wing. Oh, on PC you used to say platinum, but it was on Steam. Oh, okay, you're used to just saying platinum. 1, back up. 2, 3, 4, delay, and blink. I gotcha, I understand. But no, I think even on console, like if you played after the complete edition came out and they released that patch, you could even start the game on, you know, hard mode for your very first playthrough on new game, I believe. But that used to not be possible. But anyway, I'm glad you enjoyed the game. That's good to hear. I'm always happy to, you know, get new folks in here. 1, 2, 3, delay, and 4. Knock her over. Okay, what are we talking about? It's easy in Nikkei because you have 5 of them and they almost all have screen clearing bursts and you constantly get bursts. Wait, you're telling me that you're constantly charging burst energy in a way? That's cool, because you know I love my burst energy. Okay, here's phase 3 again. Let me not mess this up. I'm gonna lock in here for 2 minutes. Oh, she didn't open with a 3-string? Damn. That's tough. 1, 2, 3, delay, and 4. Yeah, I was just a little bit off there. So maybe I should practice Taki again too, just a little bit. I mean, I know the timing, but I'm slightly off on my opener for that 3-string. Another repulse. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, I'm out of ammo. I see him. One, 2, 3, 4, jump, and 5, delay, and dodge. One and 2. In Stellar Blade, the defense mission isn't the same as Nikkei's. They don't give you points back when you take down Natibas. In Nikkei, you get a ton of points back. Oh, okay. Well, that's a pretty big difference. This one, I just like to jump away. Okay, Chain Reflection 1, we're almost there. I'm gonna do a nice Incursion 3 here. One and 2, 3. So we took 2 deaths. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. By the way, thanks everybody for hanging out. By the way, C-Newt, did I say hi to you? I think I might have missed you. Hello, C-Newt. Zao An to you. I appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, GG's. For everybody just tuning in, we're doing a little bit of boss challenge practice. I'm working on my minimum hard deathless playthrough or like run through of the main bosses. So that's what I'm doing now. We're on to Belial. And yeah, this is kind of like a rare, not really rare, but this is kind of like a one-off, just after work sort of stream. I'm probably not going to be streaming after work very often, but if I, you know, maybe we can make it a habit on Wednesdays, because like on Wednesdays, dude, I'm in an extra good mood, you know, like Whopper Wednesday. So like, I get to look forward to my Whopper and then streaming afterwards. It's pretty fun. Of course, the Yankees lost today, and my boyfriend, my favorite pitcher, Max Fried, potentially injured, potentially badly. That's really scary. I'm gonna look out for updates right after I get off the stream here, but I really hope he's gonna be okay. I really hope he's not out for the season, dude. I'll cry. I will actually cry over him. I love him. He's just so smart. He's like my favorite athlete, literally. Anyway. Dodge. Oh, we're off to a great start. I swear, I actually practiced this boss recently. I practiced him on Monday night for a little bit, for like 20-30 minutes. I was just fighting Belial. Okay. Let's focus on the task at hand and not focus on the Yankees losing. Dodge. And blink. One, two. That's not good. I don't like that either. What the heck? One, two. I hope that he does that spin attack again. I dare you. Do it again. Do it again, Belial. One, two. But anyway, yeah, the thing is just like most days after work, I'm pretty tired. But like, you know, I can still... I want to make time... Sometimes I want to make time to stream, right? I don't want to only make it a weekend thing. 1 and 2, 3. Because otherwise I'm gonna like miss streaming a lot. You know, we used to stream so much. Dodge. But that's when I was unemployed. Hey, Emmanuel, thank you for tuning in. Please fight against man. So 1, 2. I can actually read that. However, English is our only supported language here, so I'll just let you know that I'm not fighting man today. 1 and 2, 3. Hoy lo que estoy haciendo es estoy practicando los bosses como normales. So, no man today. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But maybe I will. Maybe I'll change my mind. Maybe I'll just audible and fight man at the end of the stream. I guess it depends how well this goes. We have one more point of balance here until we get a retribution. One. Bliss, is RE Requiem a 100 out of 10? Or just a 10 out of 10 in my opinion? Trying to decide which game to play next, Crimson Desert or Pragmata or RE Requiem. It's not 100 out of 10. I definitely wouldn't classify it as that. It's probably 1, 2. It's probably in like my top... It's like in my top 5 favorite Resident Evil games. Probably. Yeah, I would say so. But that game, it's really good. The thing is, how you should decide in my opinion, 1, 2, 3, shit. I was too early. In my opinion, the way you should decide is like... Pragmata and RE9 are similar in length. They're similar in length, so like... duration-wise, it's about the same. Crimson Desert, I don't know anything about that, but the mood is going to be very... I know that game's like a... It's like a third-person action game, kind of like, you know, sword-based fighting, right? Medieval. So, what are you in the mood for? Because you're basically asking, damn, should I get tacos or pizza? Or should I get ramen? But the tacos and pizza take about the same amount of time to eat. This is some kind of bullshit analogy. It doesn't really... It's kind of falling apart. But what I mean is, two of them are similar in length, and they're both Capcom. And they're both beautiful, like similar graphics, both beautiful path tracing. So in that sense, similar experiences. Story-wise, very different, obviously. Like, do you think you want a more unique experience, or are you in the mood for a Resident Evil game? In my opinion, I would play Pragmata first. because I think that if you were in the mood specifically for a Resident Evil game, you probably would know that you want to play it right now. And so I would save RE9 until like you're in the mood to play a Resident Evil game. Like once you're in the headspace for that, you're gonna just enjoy it so much more, you know what I mean? But like Pragmata, just play that game. That game's freaking awesome. I loved Pragmata. My playthrough, we did a playthrough on stream. It was so much fun. Shout out again to our friend Requiem Lich for donating. Dodge, or parry, dodge, get in there. Bang, bang, dodge. And then do a chain reflection 1. So I loved it. And the music is so good. The music was amazing. Even anybody listening to this, 1, 2, even if you're like not really interested in Pragmata, like you think the gameplay isn't really for you, listen to the soundtrack. Because the soundtrack is probably, it might be for you, you know? 1, 2, and 3. The soundtrack was so good. I loved it. Ooh, he went for the invisible attack there, nice. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ah, ok, amigo. Dodge. Eres muy bueno, da mucho gusto verte jugar, gracias. Un placer. Oh, shit. I get complimented and immediately die. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. So what can happen there with that blink? If you're not standing directly in front of Belial, the blink doesn't really trigger in the same way like as it should. And so my only opportunity to dodge that would have been just a dodge, not a blink. But my timing was off for the dodge, and I was out of position for the blink, so I just got screwed. I kind of got hosed there. Dodge. Okay, you're leaning towards Requiem, then Pragmata, and then Crimson Desert. Okay. 1, 2. I think you've got a plan, Victor. You got this. If you want to know my games that I'm planning soon, 1 and 2, 3. My games that I'm going to do soon is currently I'm playing Ground Zero, which is like an indie, old school Resident Evil game. And then I want to, after I finish that, I want to start Wu Chang. And then after Wu Chang, I want to start, oh, whoops, I was way off. After Wu Chang, I want to start, what did I want to do? Oh, I wanted to play Neo 1. So I was planning to actually stream Neo 1, the first one, after Wu Chang. Oh yeah, Saros looks dope as well. I saw a little bit of gameplay. Yeah, it looks like Returnal. So it's which is cool. It's basically more Returnal, you know, different setting and stuff. What's the use of the little L2 aim between combos, cancel animation? Yeah, so good question. Basically, the point of aim canceling is that I'm basically just doing more attacks. Number 1, it's fun. And then number 2, I'm building up kind of beta energy in a sort of quick way. And number 3, I'm cutting off the incursion N. Let me answer this question. Hang on. Let me retry and then answer this. Because if you haven't watched me play before, it's something that I do a lot. But basically, for me, the purpose of aim canceling, besides the obvious, like besides the kind of stylish nature of it, is that if you do what I mostly aim cancel, you can aim cancel anything, right? So of course, in Stellar Blade, every attack you do has a startup. It has an active frame section, and then it has recovery frames. So for the startup frames, if you wanted to stop yourself before it gets to the active frames, you can stop it with like either a block or a parry, essentially, or you can do a dodge, or you can do an aim cancel. Wait. Sorry, I'm lying. You can't do an aim cancel for your startup frames. You can only aim cancel for the recovery frames. But anyway, I bring that up because what I'm doing is I'm aim canceling after the third attack, the active frames. So I'm doing Incursion N, which is a 4-string combo. I'm doing that, but I'm stopping after the third attack hits, and then I aim cancel because it's faster than doing this entire thing. The thing is that this attack here, the 4th one, is very highly committal, and so as a result, let me show you what I mean. You do the 4th attack, I'm gonna hold down L1, wait. Hold down L1, sorry. I keep doing it too early. Hold down oh my gosh, I did it again. Look, I held down L1, and you can see, as soon as Eve is able to recover and interrupt the recovery frames, she will if you just hold down L1. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, I never really do this whole string. So it's really slow, right? So since it is so committal, it's much safer to just do aim cancels after the third attack. So you can go bam, bam, bam. I messed it up there. Bam, 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 bam. And you can go really fast. So if sometimes you'll see me get really, really, really clean aim cancels, and like you won't even see the reticle. So if you're fast enough, the reticle will pretty much be invisible, and it'll be like, wait, it's hard to do. It just happens sometimes, like when I'm in a flow state, but it'll go like, I just messed it up again. So like, I swear though, sometimes you can do it even faster. Like I did a couple fast ones there, but when I'm like playing this game often, I get these pretty clean. Right now I'm in between playing other games, so I kind of suck right now. I suck at this right now, this particular mechanic, and it's costing me sometimes because it's dangerous. If you accidentally commit to the entire incursion N, that can screw you up. But the reason I like to do this is because it looks cool. And then also it's how I generally do my retributions, rather my pre-retribution combo. So like anytime that I get a retribution, sometimes I'll do like a counter 1 and then a shield breaker, or sometimes I'll do 9 attacks. So on the average boss, you can do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then do the retribution, and it'll work. You'll have time for all that. But alternatively, you don't have to do incursion N. You can just do, instead of this one, you can do like any of them. You could do like onslaught 2. I could do like bam, bam, bam. You know, you could do like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then like one of these, or just the first 2 hits. So you could just do the first 2 hits of onslaught 2 if you want. You know, that's also pretty fast. And the nice thing about that is that that gets you a heavy attack. So it depends what your goal is, because if you're just trying to do damage, this is probably better, but it's a little bit harder to execute. So like, at least for me, because I'm used to doing the incursion N, but like this is onslaught 2 aim cancels after the second attack, and that includes a heavy attack which deals more damage. But if you do the bang bang bang, this charges a lot of beta energy really fast. So that's why I do that. I hope that answers your question. All right, moving on. You get a fresh PSN account to chase platinums, right on. As you're like the Yoda for Stellar Blade, which order would I do the endings in for a fresh playthrough? Great question. So Whitefoot, I actually did an entire platinum speedrun. I have playlists of them on my channel. So under my playlists, go to my homepage, scroll down to where it shows playlists of like Stellar Blade playthroughs, and you'll see like platinum speedrun. The take 1, that's on PS5. That one was a lot slower. The take 2, that's the one I did for the PC release, and it was like 17 hours. And in there, you can see the way I did everything, because I probably talk about it. I talk about it either in the beginning or at the end. So like if you wanted to check out my exact order, 1, 2, you can see exactly how I did it there. But I believe what I did... Wait, let me think about this, because I honestly don't remember. I believe what I did is I did bad endings first. That's what I did. So my first playthrough, I did bad ending, and if you don't know how to do that, basically just do either bad ending, it doesn't matter, but just make sure that you don't die on the final boss that you choose. And then after you beat that boss, it'll go to the main menu, press continue or load game, either way, and then you'll go back to the save at the final camp, and then go back to Adam, and you'll get another choice. So then just choose the other one. So you can do both endings back to back, knock them both out. And then I did the true ending on my secondary playthrough, which is the New Game Plus playthrough, just because that one's a bit longer, right? And so for the Platinum speedrun, or the 100% achievements speedrun, I wanted like all of the abilities unlocked just to make it go even faster. Just so I could do 809 faster and all that. So that's what I would do. Bad ending, doesn't matter the order, and then the other one. Oh, damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1 and 2, 3. Oh, that was almost a little bit too greedy. That was almost greedy. One, 2. You'll have to practice for the dual boss. Thank you very much. You're welcome. 1 and 2, 3. I love answering questions. I don't care if I've answered a question like a bajillion times before. I'll happily answer again. Because, you know, you never know. Like, the thing is, you never know when the question that you're asking, like somebody just lurking or listening or whatever, might have the same question. And so you basically answered a question for two people, which is just value. That's pretty good value, right? Bam, bam. Luckily there, I was close to him. Since he was against the wall, I was able to do the retribution after doing counter chain 2. Normally you can't unless it's a big boss. So, because like the animation takes kind of a while, and it puts Eve kind of far away after it lands, but since Belial was close by, it worked out. When do you think we might get new updates on Stellar Blade? Your guess is as good as mine. Genuinely no idea. Oh, I broke his shield, that's crazy. 1, 2... So I interrupted his attack there. Sometime between now and end of summer. I mean, I would love that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Personally, as far as speculation goes, I would probably estimate maybe we'll get like a teaser this year. 1, 2, like maybe a teaser, just like a little something like, hey, we're working on it. You know, here's the title screen, or here's the title of the game. You know. 1 and 2, 3, delay, and 4. That sucks that I died to that, because I practiced that one recently. Hey, Sprocket Scientist, thank you for tuning in. Wish there was a cooler animation cancel, an intentional one. An intentional one? I mean, the thing is, animation cancels are never intentional, right? It's always like, almost like an exploit generally in games, you know? So like, I think it looks good, personally. I like the way it looks because it looks like it's unintended, which is kind of like what makes it cool, you know? I think. Anyway. It's kind of like when you style switch really fast in Devil May Cry. It doesn't really look intended, but it's sick for that reason. Hey, Agatoki, thank you for tuning in. You think that there will be an official announcement this year, and it'll be released quarter 1 or quarter 2 of 2028. That sounds pretty reasonable. 2028, that sounds good to me. 1 and 2, 3. 1 and dodge. I was early again. Yeah, that's what I mean. I was talking about it earlier, like at the start of the stream. For that attack, normally what I do, you parry the first thing, dodge, then I do the free rush. So if you didn't know, after a perfect dodge, you can just press triangle, you just tap triangle, and it'll give you a rush back onto the enemy or boss. And that doesn't consume your rush gauge. So I do that, and then I do like two light attacks, and then you wait like just a split second, and then you dodge, and the timing should work out perfectly. But I botched it again. So I'm getting owned by Belial again, which is what happened last stream, which is pretty hilarious in a way. Dodge. Let's blink. One, 2. One and 2, 3. One. Dodge. I was early again. Wow, I guess the gap is bigger than I realized. The thing is, too, there's a little bit of variance in there because depending on when... The thing is, so playing on minimum preset, it gives you some stuff, right? It gives you reflex boost. And a reflex boost essentially makes your perfect dodge window bigger, and as a result, you can have like an early timing and a late timing for when you dodge something. So in my head, the way I'm like dodging it, I guess I'm getting like the early timing of the dodge, of the initial dodge, which is resulting in kind of like messing up the whole timing. So I should maybe just count that. I should probably just count it instead. I shouldn't rely on the attacks as my timing guide. A teaser for the Summer Games Fest would be nice, but might be too soon. When is that anyway? 1, 2. When is Summer I mean, obviously it's during the summer, but when I never watch these things, so I never know when it is. I just like... I have one of my best friends in real life. He's more like in tune with like all this kind of gaming stuff. And he'll just tell me when stuff happens. I'll just hear from him. 1, 2. 1, 2. Nice interrupt. Early June. Okay, the 5th. Gotcha. Dodge. And a blink. Ah, okay, cool. Thank you. You'll save that one for later. Right on. Sounds good, Whitefoot. Interrupt that. You were thinking it would need 3 playthroughs, so new game plus plus. Oh no, you don't gotta do all that. 1 and 2, 3. Whoa, did you see that? The attack just went over me. And you know why? It's because look at how Belial is elevated. He's standing on that little piece of whatever. That like bio-organic stuff. So weird. 1, 2. It just went over our heads. Wild. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1. Dodge. Bang, bang. Dodge. Nice. Right on. Okay, there I kind of just reacted. So it's not really reactable, but like I was doing it much earlier than I had to, so I feel better about that timing now. 1. In Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth, Tifa has this really cool way of connecting combos with a foot kick, much like Eve's dodge. Oh, wait a minute. I mean, I played those games. Wait, I can't think of what you're talking about. Maybe it's so smooth, I didn't even realize, like, that's her... You mean like that's her animation cancel, I guess? One, 2. But I was actually thinking about playing Rebirth recently. I really just want to go back and play that game some more. And you know what else I want to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You know what I want to do, dude? I want to play through Remake Part 1 again on my OLED. Because, like, now that I have an OLED monitor, you know, I got it at the end of last year. 1. Oh, damn it, that sucks. I really want to play that game in HDR. That death is really brutal. Okay, well, it's not my day again as far as Belial goes, but that's okay. We're just... It's all part of the process. You gotta trust the process. I'm struggling today, but that just means I'm getting good practice in for next time. Oh, 3 weeks from Friday? 1, 2... And there, I hit it perfectly! It's always the startup is a little bit tricky on that one, because the thing is, Belial likes to do the spin move when he's not facing you. Like, pretty much... Like, exclusively, he'll only do it when he's not facing you. Which can make it a little bit tough to gauge the startup. I was early. Yeah, early again. I've died to literally that. Just practicing that, I have died like 5 times on this attempt. Or like this kind of practice run. Just from that one combo. And obviously, you don't have to dodge that. You can just jump. If you just jump, you can avoid it. But that's not cool. I mean, it's not cool enough. It's a little bit cooler if you dodge it, right? And not only that, but I want to charge the burst energy. Which is why when I do my practice, I try to be as deliberate as possible. 1, 2, and like do things optimally, I guess you could say. Man, he's so slippery. Hey, Requiem Lich. 1, 2. Dude, I was just talking about you. I was just thanking you again for getting us Pragmata. Because Victor, earlier, our boy Victor Perez was talking about like, oh my gosh, what should I start first? RE9 or Pragmata? Which one do I play first? And I think he said he was going to play RE9 first. But I was like, I basically recommended Pragmata first. But yeah, good to see you, dude. How's it going? 1. One, 2. Ooh, that was just greed. No, you see what I did? I tried to get a full 6 attacks in before that first parry. Damn, that was greedy. Holy hell, am I in a greedy mood? No problem, you're good? Hell yeah. Right on. Happy Wednesday to you. That was so greedy. If I just did 5 attacks, not 6, I would have been fine. By the way, for reference, Belial is literally my favorite boss. And so, that's the other thing too, is that I'm like more... 1, 2... I'm more concerned or more not worried. That's not the right word. I guess concerned is the right word. But I care more about learning Belial perfectly and doing everything perfectly because I love him. He's my favorite boss, one of my favorite tracks in the game. So yeah. And it's one of the first bosses that I learned, like, seriously. I was early again? Yeah, I'm just fundamentally wrong on that. I keep doing it way, way early. Tired, semester starts on Monday, so you're working on some extra things. So yeah, I guess it's crunch time for you, huh? Yeah, crunch time for us at my school is gonna be at, it's like next month. It's like the end of next month. Apparently, during that time, there's a bunch of overtime being dished out. Which, hey, overtime for me, overtime sounds good to me. Are you kidding me? If I'm getting paid like overtime, I can do more giveaways. One, two. And I just want to give back. I mean, obviously, I have my priorities straight. I've got priorities, right? First and foremost, I got to provide for myself and my fiance. Dodge. But also, I love you guys, so... Hey, Akai Neko, thank you for tuning in. Sorry about your phone, it's all good. I told the story earlier about how it happened. But yeah, I just dropped it like a dumbass on my friend's, at my friend's condo, his parking spots are just like stone. And I just dropped it, like, getting out of his car. Yeah, it's brutal. 1 and 2, 3, but it's all good. Thank you, though. How are you doing, though, Akai Neko? Are you streaming? If you're streaming these days, let me know. You should post about it in our Discord. I would tune in. 1. I was just early there. Yeah, I misread it again. 13 deaths on Belial? Oh, man. I mean, I gotta get a win, so I'm gonna keep going until we get a win. But this is inadvertently turned into a Belial practice. Like, damn. My prediction is this will be the only boss where this happens. 1, 2. And then I get it beautifully there. You don't stream much on your own channel, but you'll be doing an RE6 collab with a friend on Friday. Feels weird to advertise that kind of thing, though. You know what's funny? It's not funny, but, like, something that I've been thinking about recently. You know, because... Dodge. Since I started working full-time, you know, it's always... something I have on my mind a lot constantly, like, or rather recently, is like, okay, what am I going to play during my break? So, like, recently I started playing Ninja Turtles Splintered Fate, which is kind of like a Hades type of game. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And another game that I thought might be fun to do would be RE6. Like, I can just play that on my Steam Deck, obviously. That game will run really well. And I thought of it recently because, 1, 2, just a couple days ago, I did a playthrough of RE4 Original on my Steam Deck. 1 and 2, 3, and it was very fun. Ninja Turtles, but Hades sounds like it goes hard. It actually goes really hard, yes. It is... I can't recommend that game enough. If you like Hades and like Ninja Turtles, you should play this game, Splinter Fate. It's sick. So I played it for like 40 minutes earlier today on my break. And I had a really good time. And that when it goes on sale, the thing too, that game when it goes on sale is $3. It's $3. You just can't beat that. You cannot beat that. 1. Oh, am I gonna try Sorrows? A guy you work with just started it after finishing Pragmata, and they said they're both peak. I haven't actually beaten Returnal yet myself. So, until I do that, I'm not gonna play Sorrows until I finish with Returnal. 1, 2, back up. 3. Oh wait, back up here. And then blink. Just kidding. He does this because this is phase 2. During phase 3 though, that is a blink. 1 and 2, 3. Okay, phase 3. This is good so far. Don't do that. 1, 2. Normally I would dodge that, but I need a win at this point. We've practiced enough. So I just want to get past him. Chain Reflection 1. Nice shield break. Bam. 1, 2. One, 2, 3. Let's go for the kill here. Nice. Love watching you play this. Thank you. Thank you for watching. And probably always will. Right on. I appreciate the encouragement. Having done a playthrough on the game's second birthday, it feels bad to be rusty. I'm right there with you. Which is why, by the way, so like I did a poll earlier this morning. I did a poll as like to decide so that you guys could decide what I do today. Because we could have done RE9, I might have played Ground Zero instead. I could have played OG RE4 as well. And Stellar Blade won the poll, and I'm pretty happy to be playing it because honestly, like I wanted to do everything on that list. Otherwise, I wouldn't have put it there. But like, it just feels good to play Stellar Blade during the week, just to just to stay kind of in tune, because it's the kind of thing like it pays you to at least play once a week. I mean, to at least play like once, Basically, when I was only streaming Stellar Blade once a week, that's just not enough. It's too easy to just get, like, forget some stuff, get rusty, and I don't really like that. Because I feel like the performance, like, the show isn't as good. And so, like, at least having today is like a practice kind of. When we play again on Saturday or Sunday or whatever, I'll feel like, okay, we're already in there. I'm already here. I'm warmed up from earlier in the week. So, anyway, let's destroy Karakuri, because now I'm... 1, 2, because now I'm mad. Because now we died a lot to Belial. I want to have a perfect rest of the game. Here we go. Hey, welcome back, Solo Wing Buddy. What did you miss? You missed a lot of Belial practice is what you missed. A lot of Belial, but now we're past it. 1, and 2, 3, and 4. Also, 1, 2, and 3. Actually, Whitefoot, since you mentioned Saros, that game is not on PC, right? It's just a PS5 exclusive? That kind of sucks. I don't really want to play a PS5, like... I mean, I'm going to play Wuchang on PS5, but that's because it's free. I don't really want to... I don't like buying console games. It feels bad. Anytime I buy a console game, I feel like a dumbass. Just because basically my entire library is on Steam. And so, 1, and 2, 3, and 4... Okay, let me rephrase that better. What I mean to say is, I only got back into console gaming because of my beautiful fiancé. And, because of her, thanks to her, I got like a PS5 and stuff. And I've been having fun playing it and stuff. But, I've been a PC gamer since like 2009. And so I'm so invested. I'm so invested in PC, right, that I prefer, if I can, I want to own everything on PC. Because... naturally, I have a Steam Deck too, and it just feels better owning everything on there. So if I can avoid it, obviously, like when Stellar Blade came out, I was happy to play Stellar Blade on console because it was an exclusive and I really wanted to play it. But, oh damn, I didn't get the retribution, that sucks. 1, and, yeah, okay, that whole thing was cursed. But like, Stellar Blade was like an exception, right? If I can, I prefer to buy my games, like to own them on Steam. So if Saros came to PS Plus at some point, then that'd be obviously ideal. If you dive into a game like RE6, would you prefer to learn on your own, or are you okay with some combat tutorials beforehand? Yeah, I remember you had told me about them, and I've watched Aether, do all sorts of ridiculous challenge runs on that game, so I'm well aware. I know what you're talking about now. Having like, because last time you talked about that, I was like, okay, let me go rewatch those Aether videos, and I was like, oh, okay, I get it. But yeah, I would just jump in personally, because I don't think I'll stream those playthroughs. In fact, I'll probably do some of those playthroughs with my fiance, because she loves Leon. 1, 2, and 3. So I know she was at least curious to try out the Leon campaign, which personally, that's the only one that I've done. 1, and 2, 3, and 4. So, yeah, but I gotta do the other ones. I was thinking of starting with Ada's. One, 2, and 3. Interrupt that. 1, and 2, 3, and 4. One, 2, and 3. Let's go ahead and do a chain reflection 1 here. Hopefully I can get her to phase 2. Bam. Knock her over. That should do it. I think that's phase 2 right there. 1. Okay, that should be phase 2. Nice. One, 2. Nice, we got it. So since I have the wall there to assist me, we stayed closer to her, and I actually got the retribution after doing counter chain 2. Blink. A class called Graduate Algorithms. 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna be honest, Dante, that sounds like way above my pay grade. Graduate Algorithms, I feel like I'm just screwed automatically. I don't even qualify to sign up. Nice interrupt there. Is she gonna drop the spawns anyway? No? She didn't drop the Kokeshis, so I actually interrupted her at the perfect time before she actually did the spawns. Nice. Interrupt that. No, thank you. 1, 2, and 3. Counter chain 1. Down her. One, 2, delay, and 3, 4. Nice interrupt. Ooh, look at the way that charged. That was awesome. I'm not dealing with that. I'm gonna kill the spawns that way. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, somehow my abilities got messed up. Whoops. There we go. 1, delay. Oh, we got it. Half of the class was screwed as well. I might fit in. Oh, okay, it's one of those classes. Damn, that's wild. It's like so Dante, it's like one of those classes where like the curve is extremely relevant the entire time. You know, and like a bunch of people are failing the tests. Brutal. It's like if you get a 70, you got an A+. Okay, time for demo crawler. The worst class that you've run to in both your grad and undergrad. It's infamous in the program and you got to get a front seat on Y. Oh my gosh. Does that mean you gotta retake it? Like, would a different professor make a difference? Or is it just like, does it just suck ass? GG, thank you. Not a GTA fan yourself, but only because you're highly neurodivergent and need games with more structure. If it's too open, you struggle to stay motivated to keep playing. I guess I understand that. I don't really enjoy like big open games for different reasons. Just because for me it's always like a matter of 1 and 2, 3. What was the point I wanted to make? 1, 2. I really like maybe we're saying the same thing, but I really like curated experiences. So, for example, the thing is like I loved Elden Ring, right? But my favorite Souls game is Demon Souls. Because it's very curated, and also probably my favorite, like my other favorite FromSoft game would be like Sekiro, right? Because it gives you one combat style. And so that one combat style is done super well because, you know, they kind of know how they're shaping the game per the player's 1, 2, 3. Like any given player's play style, because it's all essentially the same play style. So yeah, I like focused experiences pretty much. But I really enjoy open world games just like for the silly nature of them, right? It just depends. I feel like as an adult more, since like I just feel like I never have time to play games. It feels more like if it's open world, it's just going to be a lot of content. And the bigger up, basically, I don't like if a game overstays its welcome. And part of that, the thing is with open world, part of that is kind of self-curated where you have to decide, okay, I'm going to do this stuff. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, and repulse. F and A, I can't believe I missed that. So like some of that is self-curated where you got to decide, okay, am I going to spend time on so-and-so tasks, or am I going to focus on the story, or am I just going to focus on whatever? You know what I mean? And so decisions like that become, I guess, more difficult the less free time you have for miscellaneous games that might not be like the #1 game that you're most interested in. So yeah, and also I tend to gravitate more towards 1 and 2. I tend to gravitate more towards like just games I already know I'm gonna like. Cause like if I'm not spending so much time playing games all the time, like I want the experiences that I spend my time on, 1, 2, 3, to be more likely to like make me happy. Which is why I guess I'm a little bit safer. Where like I just play the stuff I know I'm gonna like probably. You know, probably. Granted, there's always 1 and 2. There's always room to explore new genres and find new stuff that you love. For example, when Stellar Blade came out, I had never played a parry game before. This was literally my first kind of like parry game. And since playing Stellar Blade, I have found, oh, I love these games. And then I played Sekiro afterwards, and you know, I've since played other games like, you know, I've played like I've started playing 9 Souls. I loved 9 Souls, what I played from it. 1, 2, and 3. And you know, like I played RE4 Remake before Stellar Blade, and when I first played it, my first like several playthroughs, 1, 2, and 3, I literally never parried anything, like very rarely. After playing Stellar Blade, oh my gosh, this game is even more awesome now. 1 and 2. Like I love RE4 Remake even more now because I have a greater found appreciation for the parry mechanics, right? 1, 2. So, which is why I also love playing Mercenaries, because it feels so good. Like the combat is so good in RE4 Remake. But yeah. Oh, take care, Lady Rio. 2 a.m. here, you'll go hit the hay. Okay, hit that sack. I hope you have a great sleep. Thank you again for tuning in. I'm sorry, I missed your good night message a little bit. It took me a while to get to it. But we got there eventually. 1, 2, and 3. A game like Stellar Blade, Nier Automata, God of War, or Fallen Order with some openness and exploration is still satisfying, but usually there are quests and lists to follow. You have one big exception to open world games, which is No Man's Sky. You really enjoyed that one because it's such a chill time. Yeah, there's always exceptions, right, to every rule, so... part of the problem is that most people... Let me read this. Part of the problem is that most of the people who take it need to get a B in it. There's also no curve, no way. Damn, get screwed. And yeah, about 60 to 70% of the class either drops it or needs to retake it. So when I went to college, you could only retake a class 3 times, I believe. So you basically get 3 shots. So I hope you get it next time, man. I believe in you, though. 9 Souls is free on PS Plus. Yeah, it's true. No, it's on, yeah, PS Plus, but only Essential. You just need the lowest tier, and you can get 9 Souls. Highly recommend. What a crazy month, man. 9 Souls and Wuchang in 1 month? That's good stuff. Thank you, Sony, for that. One, 2, and 3. Interrupt that. And 2. One, 2, and 3, 4, 5. Delay and repulse. Okay, we got it that time. Let's go. By the way, if you didn't know, when you do a repulse, it boosts your ranged damage. So even if you did a crosswave, it would still count as a ranged attack, and it would get buffed. Dodge and blink. That's a crazy haul for 1 month. That's what I'm saying. Get back here, crazy bastard. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, this should kill. And that's Demo Crawler. So wait, just 1 death? I'm happy with that. 1 death? That's decent. That's good. But I want at least 0 deaths for one of the next 3. One of the next 3 bosses, I don't want to die. Doesn't matter who it is. Just, we gotta have 1 clean win at some point. I love this song. No way. The way that the song synced up there was perfect. Like the high note at the end when she was jumping. Oh my goodness. With the plunging attack, get out of here. That's crazy. GG's, thank you. Okay, time for UN. Also, the class is taught by a snarky and rude TA. Oh my gosh, you have Snape as your TA? Rest in peace, Alan Rickman. I loved him. I especially loved Alan Rickman in Die Hard 1, my favorite Christmas movie, along with Batman Forever, probably my 2 favorite Christmas movies. Damn, dude. Thank you guys for the GGs. Okay, let's get it. UN. What's good, my girl? Okay. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Back up. I just went for... I'm such a dumbass. I just went for the unnecessarily difficult dodge early for no reason that doesn't even benefit you much. I'm not going to do that again. I was hoping maybe I was just, maybe I would just feel it and have the timing in there, but no. Okay, take 2. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Back up. I'm just going to run. Chase. She's going to run away, and she's going to run away again, probably. There it is. 1, back up. Bang, bang. Knock her over. Okay, shield breaker. In. Rush chain 1. 3 string. 1, 2, 3. Double jump. Bang, bang, bang. Land and blink. Die Hard is a Christmas movie? It is. I fully agree. In fact, me and my fiance just watched it this Christmas. She really, she liked it because it had Alan Rickman. 1, 2, and 3. Delay 4 and overhead into a chain reflection 1. Do I always use the same interrupt, or does it depend on who the enemy is and what they are doing? Yeah, it kind of it's also just what I feel like doing. 1 and 2, dodge. So, there's a lot of flexibility. That's what I love about Stellar Blade so much, is that there's a lot of freedom for expression. So you're able to, you don't gotta play, basically, there's infinite room for people to play differently. Back up. 1, 2. Maybe not infinite room, it's not like Devil May Cry, you know what I mean? But there's a lot of room to have your own style. And so I feel like any game where, just from watching without seeing who's playing, any game where you can watch and tell who the player is, I feel like that's a great game. That's a great combat system. And I definitely have my habits. 1 and 2 and 3. Delay and 4, 5. I'm gonna knock her over, and then I'm gonna do a triplet to just get the retribution guaranteed. So there I did 8 attacks. I did the aerial string, landed, did 3 attacks, aim cancel, and the 4th attack. Okay, here's the 9 string. Oh, she's doing this already? Wow. I see. I want to charge a little bit of burst, so I'll do this. Now, when it comes to insta-kills, you do get a little bit more time than a normal retribution. So you have time basically for like 12 attacks instead of 9, if you're doing the normal combo that I do. 1, back up. Bang, bang, and bang. Oh shit, she did the 7. I was expecting the other one. I genuinely did not expect that. So, I guess, yeah, typically she does the other one more like in the last phase. I should have reacted though. I anticipated. So when she does that, when she does the bang bang back up, she can do either like the 6 or 7 string or whatever, or she'll do 2 attacks and then do an unblockable. And for some reason I was like, oh, this will be the unblockable. It was not the unblockable. 1, well. Bang bang. Just noticed there's a little TV on the stand in the arena. Oh yeah, Oracle's TV, right? Wait, Oracle's TV, right? Oh no, I think it might be a radio. Oh no, it is a TV, you're right. I'm blind, it's a little CRT. One, 2, 3, and 4. Delay and overhead. 1, back up. And bang, bang. I'm gonna do a chain reflection 1 here. Down her. Put her closer towards phase 2. Anyway, I don't really mind dying there just because this fight is really fun. So, I'm happy to practice it a little bit more. 3 string. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna jump. I'm not gonna do my 3 attacks because I just want to land. Because the thing is, if I kept attacking her there, I would have broken her shields and then I would have missed on the blink. And I really wanted the burst energy. 1 and 2. Dodge. Here, if you just stay in her face, she'll do the blink like every time. She didn't this time. Wow. Speak of the devil. 2 and 3. Delay and 4, 5. Bam, bam. Retribution. Okay, let's get in there. I'm happy that you guys agree with me that Die Hard is a Christmas movie. That's awesome. But honestly, it's been a tradition of mine. Like, I've watched it every year for Christmas for like 1, 2, and 3. Delay 4 and overhead. For like probably maybe 10 years now. I've seen that movie a lot of times. And it's just such a short film. It's like so easy to watch, you know? Bang, bang. And it just has great characters too. Oh, I love Die Hard. The cop that the cop that Bruce Willis becomes friends with, like their dialogue is so awesome. 1. Did she drop ammo in the middle of the fight, or is it already in the arena? She drops it all the time. Yeah, every boss that has an insta-kill will just drop ammo throughout the fight every time you parry them. That way you don't get soft-blocked, where like you can't do the insta-kill. Now, depending on the boss, they'll drop either just slug... Wait, no, sorry, I think maybe... I can't remember. I think that, like, for example, UN, I believe she drops all ammo types. Or no, she drops only slug. But I know for a fact that, like, Providence, for example... Oh, she's doing this? Providence, for example, will drop literally every ammo, I think. One, 2, 3, double jump. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, I messed that up. It's okay. One, by the way, you can interrupt this. After the first hit, you can interrupt it. Another insta-kill. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, I'm screwed. Wait, not like this. I never even dodged this shit, dude. What the hell? I don't even know what to do there. To be honest, I never get to that point with the lasers. I'm just gonna move on. I think I'll put a death, I guess. But I'm just gonna move on. I got careless with my ammo. What did I do? Oh, I did a repulse. I did a repulse, which never happens. That's extremely rare. But had we done the insta-kill, that would have just ended the fight. Anyway, whatever. Since I did the repulse, I got a little bit too reckless. I shot her too much. And so I didn't have ammo. Wow, rough. That's rough. When you parry, very interesting. Haven't seen a TV show in nearly 5 years. Likewise, I don't watch TV. I mean, I'll watch, you know, some random stuff like I binge watched Death Note, I think a couple years ago. I love the Death Note anime. I think I've seen it like 3 times. But I binged watched Dragon Ball Super. But like TV shows, like the stuff that, you know, like that you just hear about like as popular shows, I haven't seen any of them. The only popular show that I love and adore is The Sopranos. I tried watching like Breaking Bad. I don't know. I don't have the attention span. I have trouble watching TV shows. They're just so long. I just don't care. The thing is, what kind of bothers me about TV is that like I understand the writing is really good, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, dude, can it just be a movie? I just want to watch a movie. I don't want to commit like part of my life to just watching some fucking story. So like if something is like multiple seasons and it's hour-long episodes, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I don't care anymore. I'll be like, oh cool, I watched an episode. I was like, this is pretty good, but I just know I'm never going to watch this. I'll just never commit to it. Sopranos is an exception because it's just incredible, but I mean, maybe that's the thing. Maybe I just haven't found anything that I've really loved that resonated with me like The Sopranos. I mean, it's just such a masterpiece. Like the best dialogue ever, just amazing storytelling. However, it is long, I understand that, but like it doesn't feel like it's a very long show. However, the best part is like the middle, at least for me. I think it's the best, like the middle seasons. Anyway, here's Raven. 1 and 2. Bang. 1, 2. Back up. 1 and 2. Bang, bang. Oh, that was not good. 1, 2, and 3. You're from the state where they filmed Breaking Bad? No way, that's pretty cool. I heard that they, a bunch of... 1, 2, and 3. I heard that a lot of people will go to, I guess, like one of the houses, and they'll go visit it and try to take pictures, but then the homeowner's like really annoyed by them, I guess. I would be too, if they were just tourists constantly outside my house. One, 2, and 3. It's not Christmas. Wait, hold on. It's not Christmas until Hans falls off Nakatomi Plaza. Oh, hell yeah. There's a nativity calendar of it where you move him down the tower a little each day. No way. Wait, really? 1 and 2. That sounds awesome. I want that. 1, 2. That's amazing. A nativity calendar where you move him down the tower a little each day until the 24th when he hits the ground. That's brilliant. I love that. Rest in peace, Alan Rickman. Oh man. You've caught a couple random shows on streaming within the past few years. Most of them were Apple TV shows that were shorter. Stuff like Severance. You know, Apple TV I've had Apple TV, deadass, for like, I think 3 years too. For free. I've had it included through my T-Mobile. T-Mobile is so clutch. Like, I have Netflix and Hulu. I had Apple TV, but most importantly, I have MLB TV, which is how I watch. Literally, I stream all my baseball games. So yeah, I had Apple TV, and all I used it for was the one-off random baseball game that was on freaking Apple TV, like on Friday nights usually. And I was never happy about it because Apple TV games were horrible. Like, the commentary's not good. A lot of the stuff, like the UI is kind of... It's just a lot of... Everything about it is very much, like, not a great experience if you're, like, a hardcore baseball fan. I think what they tried to do was really appeal to, like, complete casuals. But the thing is, like, what casual... 1, 2, 3, 4, and... dodge. I don't know. I just don't know that many casuals are really watching on Apple TV. The same thing with Netflix. Netflix, actually, opening day... This year, 1 and 2, 3, 4, delay, and 5. Opening day this year, the first, like, game 1, Giants, Yankees at Giants, was on Netflix, and it was not good. 1 and 2. 1, 2, and 3. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Delay and unblockable. I'm gonna do a chain reflection 1. It's weird that she hasn't done her Tempest yet. This is very strange. I don't know what she's waiting for, but I'm gonna knock her down again. Wow. 1 and 2, 3. Still no Tempest. What the hell is going on? Probably after this Retribution, she'll do her Tempest. I'm guessing. Man, Raven's tassels, her cape is so freaking cool, dude. It looks so good in this game. Oh, I love that. I really wish Eve's Raven costume had that. Here it is. Dodge. One, 2, 3, 4, and unblockable. Another chain reflection 1 should do it. Okay, one more attack will kill. That was clean. Yeah, we didn't die, right? That was a clean Raven. I'm happy with that. That's really like... As long as my Raven is fine, I feel like I still remember how to play the game. Like, as long as I can always do this fight, I feel fine. If I just randomly struggle one day on like a random other boss, it's kind of whatever. It's like the type of thing where I just gotta brush up a little bit, practice them a little bit, and I'll be fine. But like, if my Raven was weak, I would feel like, oh shit, I really gotta like spend more time playing the game, like really practicing again, because that's like, it's not like as easy to relearn as, for example, like, oh, I forgot some stuff with Stalker, I can learn that again in a day. On to Providence, my boy. Same thing with Providence. If I ever felt like my Providence is weak, I'd feel like, damn. How did I let this happen? Because Providence is probably my literal most practiced boss. By a decent margin. I've fought this guy so many times. Oh, hell. 1. 1, 2. Oh, I don't have enough for a shield breaker yet. 1, 2. Delay and 3 and 4. 1. Knock him down. I love this theme song. Oh, check it out. So look, Akai Neko, this guy, Providence, he will drop all ammo types. 1, 2. As you can see, I just picked up like some explosive ammo, all that stuff. Even though, interestingly, during this fight you don't have, I mean, I'm on minimum preset, so you don't have access to, I don't have access to those guns. I only have the slug. 1, 2. I'm gonna knock him down again. Apple TV is so good, really? I never watched anything on there. Literally just some baseball games. 1, 2, delay, and 3 and 4. You've really enjoyed Severance, Silo, Smoke, Ted Lasso, and Foundation. I've heard of Ted Lasso. I think that's like the soccer show. 1, 2. Hey Jackson, ¿qué tal mi amigo? ¿Cómo estás? Good to see you. Whoa, that almost didn't interrupt. I almost got posed there. 1, 2. But it's always great to have you in. Another familiar face. How's it going, my guy? A friend of yours who streams as a VTuber likes to get new models created. Hold that thought. One, 2. Good interrupt. And there's the next phase. One, delay, and blink. Blink again, and repulse. So here, don't go too hard on the repulse, just because you don't want to run out of ammo, but at the same time, there's time. I'll unload. I trust that I will get my ammo back. 1, 2. There, he just gave me 20 slug. Awesome. Perfect, so now we're back. Yeah, but if it were like later in the fight, I wouldn't feel comfortable spending so much slug ammo. Here's another repulse. So like, I'm not gonna go too ham here because it's getting closer to his retribution, so I'll go like 10 shots and that's it. 9 shots, whatever. Knock him down, counter chain 2. Dodge. Blink. Good interrupt. One, two. Knock him down again. Hey, Descending Gradient, thank you for tuning in. Good to have you. Here's the insta-kill. Good evening, everyone. Hope all are doing okay. Likewise, thank you. Oh, this is Andy. Oh, Andy Dodo, what's up? Figured you'd change your username. Okay, yeah, keep it fresh. You know, keep me on my toes. I kind of recognized you a little bit, to be honest, like dead ass. I recognized your color, like the color for the A, like the letter A. You know what I mean? So I was like, is that Andy Dodo? But I just, you know, I just typically read usernames, so. One, two. But yeah, thank you for keeping me on my toes, you know? That's Providence. Yeah, we didn't die in Providence either. That's good. I'm happy with that. Yeah, so basically today's playthrough of the bosses turned into an impromptu practice session on Belial 2, where I had 13 deaths. Like 7 of those were to the exact same thing. But yeah, as far as like the big bosses, UN, I had some miscellaneous deaths. But like Raven Providence, we're still here. We're right there. How's the new job? Oh, it's been awesome, honestly. It's been really good because like the first few days were so overwhelming, Jackson, but I feel like I'm already kind of getting into, like, I'm getting good at optimizing a lot of stuff. So like I already feel, you know, like my motto, like my mantra, I already feel like optimal with a lot of things. And it's nice. I've gone maybe above and beyond to like make sure I get good at this job, because like it's enough to like support me and my fiance, right? So like I bought all new clothes. I brought a bunch of stuff from home, for example. You know, like I brought an extra monitor from home that I had taken from my old job that when they closed down, like I bought one of the monitors super cheap, so I have an extra monitor. I brought like one of my old like a better keyboard from home. I actually bought with my own money. I bought a headset which just came in the mail. Just came in the mail today. Where is it? Oh, sorry. I'll actually show it to you. I'll show it to you. Let me go back here though. Hold on, let me put some music. Let's put some music in the background. I'm gonna go to like... I'll go to like... the Stalker background music is always nice. Here we go. I'm gonna raise the volume so you guys can hear the music better. Okay, one sec. Oh, dude. Like, I'm even going as far as like, I want to be more professional, whatever, and since I have a cat... I got like these washable lint rollers. I did not know that these things existed, but I was talking about lint rollers and my fiance was like, why don't you get a washable one? I was like, oh, that should exist. So I got these so I can keep my clothes extra clean. So I got all, like, I got like 3 pairs of pants, like 5 of these colored shirts. I got a bunch of undershirts so that it's nice and like, you know, clean and professional. I still had a belt, so I didn't have to do that. My first couple of days, I tried to get away with as much as I could. So like I'm wearing my comfy shoes. I'm just wearing sneakers at work and nobody cares. So I guess I'm good. I'm going to keep wearing my sneakers because they're comfortable. And then I bought this. I bought my own little headset so I can, because I take a lot of calls. I take tons of calls. I make tons of calls. So I bought this Bluetooth headset. And what's clutch about this, I bought this one for 2 reasons. Number one, it comes with a dock, which I really cared about. I really wanted a dock because I didn't want to have to fiddle around with like a cable on my desk, which is already like kind of messy. And so this comes with a dock, which is nice. So it's just like a little headset, like a one-ear headset. But what's extra clutch about this is that it supports simultaneous connections, meaning I can have it connected to my work computer and also have it connected to my phone if I wanted to listen to like a baseball game, like a radio broadcast of a baseball game, or just listen to music or podcasts just to not go insane. But these past few days, like I'm working on like a big task, which is super busy. It has been keeping me super busy. And we've got like a deadline of sometime in June. So I've been extremely busy and extremely productive. Like, it's just every day is super full. You should see my Google Calendar. Let me actually, I took a picture because it was comical. Like I literally I just started, dude, and it's like my 4th day. And look at this calendar. Do you see this? Do you see this Google Calendar? Look at this Google Calendar. This Google Calendar is ridiculously full. It's crazy. And but I honestly kind of enjoy the chaos because you know, My coworkers are all nice, and another nice thing is that it's 100% Spanish. I think I mentioned that to you, but since it's all Spanish, it's kind of nice just, you know, practicing Spanish all the time. And it's like professional Spanish, so I'm getting to learn like more professional vocab that I don't normally use. Like I know it, but I don't really use it, but now I'm like using it, so I feel like my Spanish is leveling up, which is cool. You know, may as well, why not take advantage of this opportunity when I am bilingual, so it's been fun. And besides that, pretty much been work. It's nothing like interesting. It's just, you know, it's just work. It's just admin stuff. But yeah, I think that today my goal was just really to get through the bosses. That was a good practice session. I'm happy with that. So I'm kind of done. We've been streaming for 2 hours. Yeah, I'm done. I think I'm going to close with... We'll close with one RE4. I'll do one run through of RE4. I like to end streams this way. So if you were here just for Stellar Blade is over. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Everybody lurking as well. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys. Please join our Discord. It's a safe for work Discord, and you can keep stay tuned rather to my stream updates there if you go to the role setup page. But I'm gonna quickly do an RE4 Mercenaries run using the Eve skin. So I've done this so many times, but if you haven't seen it, it's basically an Eve skin that replaces Ada. And then I just like doing Mercenaries with the Eve skin, but we're playing as Ada. It's really fun. Too many meetings, yeah, too many. Seriously, it's so many. But like, they expected me to be like taking 45 minutes per meeting, but I'm already getting a bunch done in like 20 minutes. Like I've gotten like really fast at it. I've gotten super efficient and like guiding, like, yeah. Anyway, it's been fun. It's been fun, to be honest. The chaos is kind of fun, and it's close. It's fairly close to a Chipotle, which is kind of like my go-to quick dining meal, so I like that too. But yeah, I've just been, and I'm happy as well that I've got a Steam Deck because I have even more use for my Steam Deck now, dude, because like I can play it during my break a little bit, and it's like perfect for that. It's actually perfect for that. I'm gonna put RE4 here. Hey, hang on, I don't need this hit counter. Let me close that, get that out of the way. Don't save this session. And I don't need my hit counter showing. Bam, there we go. Okay. Let's get some Eve gameplay going. Also, I'm gonna lower the volume. Sorry, it was really loud there for a sec. There we go. I would normally put RE4 around this volume level. Okay, Mercenaries. I'm gonna do... We did Village like the last time I did this. I'll do like... I'm kind of feeling Island. I think I'm feeling Island. Yeah, let's do Island. Oh shit. By the way, I literally just yesterday had a graphics driver update, which means it's going to be a little bit laggy just because it's going to be compiling shaders. So like the first 30 seconds might be kind of choppy, but that's normal. Once it compiles, it'll be smooth again. All right. My patience paid off. Happy for me. Thank you. Thank you, Jackson. Dude, I'm already like in your kind of mindset. I'm already in the Jackson mindset where I'm thinking, oh gosh. I'm thinking of like, okay, how can I give back? You know, how can I be blessed to be a blessing? And I have ideas. I want to do some giveaways, you know, just during the stream. Oh shit, run away. I want to do like some little gift card kind of giveaways type stuff. Oh my gosh, I know it's a little bit choppy right now, but that'll smooth over. Oh my gosh, it is so choppy. This is every time you do graphics driver updates, man. Every time. Kill that guy. Hang on a sec. Perfect, I got the spiders out of the way. Oh gosh. Believe me, this is normal. Might seem crazy, but it is normal. Stop it, you bully. I'm a woman. Okay. They added the roguelite mode. Oh, can't wait for RE9 to add a Mercenaries mode. Yeah, so we got Leon Must Die, which is, I guess, the closest we're gonna get. I don't think RE9 is gonna get a Mercenaries mode at all, which, to be honest, is not a big deal, because the Leon mode is very fun. If you haven't played it yet, it's you know what it is? Requiem Lich? It's essentially the Mercenaries mode from RE8. It plays a lot like that. And in RE7, I know that RE7 had a Leon Must Die mode as well, but I didn't play that one. but it's probably also similar to that. So check it out. It's been very fun. I streamed it a couple times already. Damn, it's so laggy. Bah. Oh, shield guy. I'll use that, thank you very much. Nice 2-for-1 right there. Long range melee, let's go. Dang, Bliss got aimbot on? That's a cool compliment. Oh shit, that hit me. So, yeah, so the goal, if you've never played Mercenaries, the goal is to keep a full combo. You face 150 enemies and you gotta ideally keep a full combo through all of them. And yeah, pretty much. There's gonna be like 5, I think there's like 4 or 5 boss waves. And if we can get through everything without dying, or not really breaking our combo, that's gonna be ideal. That'll be optimal. These spiders are my freaking worst enemy. Those guys are the bane of my existence. Oh, and they just latch on, and if you don't kill them, they keep latching onto shit. Oh my, forget this. Let's do that. Kill this bastard. There we go, spider's dead, let's go. Shoot this guy's helmet off. Melee him. Oh, there's a chicken in the way. Oh gosh. No, I'm a woman! I'm a woman! Get him off me. There we go. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm saying that, my fiance just says funny stuff sometimes. And that's something that she'll say, like when we're playing games, if I'm watching her play something, and she gets grabbed or she gets like bullied by an enemy, she'll just yell, "I'm a woman!" Kind of like, I guess, I don't know. It's hilarious when she does it. It's way funnier than when I do it. I just sound like an asshole when I do it. Okay, can this guy, relax? Where are you going? He was running in circles for a second there. Let's run over here. This guy had a face shield on, so I couldn't quite do the usual headshot. Yeah, that guy called me a bitch. That's hilarious. That's like unique to Ada. He wouldn't say that for Leon. Oh gosh, it's a double wave. Or double boss wave. Good damage right there. Keep my streak alive. Oh, reload. Get this guy because he's in my face. Oh, bastard. Okay. Aw, man. You want to try to get as many headshots as you can. Because when you're in mayhem mode, you get way more points. So, don't throw that. Oh my gosh. Wait, there's too much around me. Here we go. Let's melee something. Kind of regroup a little bit. Okay, I got mayhem mode again, which is nice. Very nice. Oh, a heavy grenade. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Go over here. If you're on like uneven terrain, you gotta run down closer to them to get the melee. Oh geez, this guy's transforming. Let's kill him immediately. You don't want them to transform into Plagas, ideally. Okay, it's about time for another wave of spiders. So it's about to get obnoxious. But that's what I've got my my explosive arrows for. Now it's our boss wave, so this is why I was saving my mayhem mode. I think that was a 2-for-1. Hell yeah. Oh gosh. Wait, don't die. Not like this. I'm gonna heal real quick. Oh no! Not like this. Break free. Ariana Grande. Okay. Get that in there. Okay, I need space. That was a good Granada. Is that spiders? Oh gosh. Okay, it's starting to get hectic here a little bit. But what I have is flashbangs. So flashbangs immediately kill plagas, which is very handy, obviously. I'm gonna heal again to be extra safe. So those spiders that are running around, I was saving my flashbangs just for that because it's absolute hell. Kill the spider, nice. Shoot that guy, melee him. Bam, get off me. Okay, I'm gonna run over here. Go mayhem mode, start mopping stuff up. Shit. Okay, he died. I'm gonna reload again. Wait, no, we're good. We got this. Yeah, we got like 12 enemies left. This is easy. Oh my gosh, not like this. I almost famous last words did. I'm gonna combine this. Oh gosh, wait. Just heal with this. And then use that too. There we go. I broke my combo. I choked. Oh my, I got so messed up with the inventory there. It's not an excuse, but that did kind of mess me up. My vibe, my flow. Oh well, let's get the last few headshots here. Damn, that would have been a full combo. I did all the hard stuff. The bosses were dead. I just had to kill them. Get off me. Yeah. That's a little disappointing, but... We lost our combo at the very, very end. We lost our combo at like 138. 139. Ugh, such a tough break. Anyway. Oh well. I still had fun. And that's the beauty of this. When we do this for fun, when we just do like one run of Mercenaries, you just gotta live with whatever happens. Just one run, one take, that's it. Okay, so that's the stream. That's the stream. I'm gonna go be an adult and get ready for work tomorrow, whatever, you know. Boring stuff. Okay, there we go. So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. What were you guys talking about? I was heavily focused, obviously, during when I'm playing RE4 Mercenaries. It's like I don't even have time to really look over. Bliss is the aimbot. That's funny. Mother Sphere hooked her up with the good cheats. Just picked up their dropped weapon and threw it at another enemy. I'm a woman. That's so bubbles. Yeah, seriously. This model is great. Is it Eve's actual model? I don't know if they imported it, like if they actually took it from like as an asset from Stellar Blade and put it into the RE engine. I don't know. I don't think that works because since this is on the RE engine versus, you know, Unreal Engine 4, I don't think they can do that. So yeah, I think that it's made from scratch. But yeah, they did a great job. I love this Eve mod. We've played so much with it. I can't even remember what Ada looks like normally. I mean, I'm half joking, but yeah, like we've played just a lot of this Eve mod. It's so good. And I did one playthrough of Separate Ways with the Raven mod as well. There's a similar mod with a Raven skin, and it's pretty good, but it's not as thorough as this one because this Eve mod works for all the cutscenes if you play through Separate Ways, and it works in Mercenaries. So if you use the Raven mod, it doesn't work in Mercenaries, and some of the cutscenes, just a few of them in Separate Ways will not work, like it'll just load regular Ada. close to my high score even without the combo. Yeah, that probably means that I never got a perfect full combo with Ada on that mission on the docks, or not docks, whatever, that level, I forget what it's called. Pretty close. Thanks for the stream. You're welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Bedtime? Yeah, seriously. Kind of bedtime. I'm gonna take a shower and get ready or whatever. Yeah, just work stuff. Your life. Yep. You already know. Live. I think the joke that you say, like when you work full time, is you just say, "Yep, living the dream." Good night. Thanks for the stream. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'm gonna run the montage and we'll end it there. See you guys. I'll try to be back. I'll probably not be back during the week. I'm just gonna come home from work Thursday. Actually, maybe Friday night. But definitely Saturday or Sunday, we'll stream again. I'll do something on one of those days. So yeah, stay tuned to the Discord. See you guys. Peace.